Oh, yes, I find it most interesting.
Well, hello and welcome back to the Shallow Proclamation. My name's Thomas, and today I'm joined by...
Paul, as always.
We're in Series 3. What's this story called, Paul?
Collectively, it's known as The Mythmakers. No complete stories in here. 4 missing episodes. There is a bit of footage that exists. So in the reconstructions, I think we might see a little bit of moving footage dotted in here and there, but I'm not 100%. So the writer was a guy called Donald Cotton, directed by Michael Leaston, broadcast 16th of October, 6th of November, 1965. But I think someone said somewhere that the writer Donald Cotton normally wrote for radio. And so as an audio listen for us, although we will have pictures as well, it may be easier to kind of consume than some of the past loose cannon reconstructions, but that remains to be seen.
Okay, well, shall we check it out?
I'm assuming this is the loose cannon one. I think it said loose cannon, didn't it, on the description? But
yeah.
The music's very jaunty, isn't it?
Oh.
So that's an image, isn't it? A still image with a bit of writing put into it.
That's quite well done, actually.
Yeah, I like it.
What sort of people are they, Doctor?
Oh, I'm not sure, my child. You'll notice they're wearing Grecian costumes. Well, if you notice, I had no beard. If you had appeared to me in your true form, I would have been truly blinded by your radiance.
If you had appeared it to me.
No, do I? Do you remember you appeared?
He's probably showing him the way to the nearest town.
I wonder.
Ah, there's a little bit of existing footage there.
Clothes.
There they sit.
This is a real patchwork, isn't it?
What of Zeus? You say he intervened, and then... Why, there he stands and listens to your mockery. Oh, yes, I find it most interesting. Great fake. Oh, come, Achilles. Oh, forgive me, Father Zeus. Do sit down and have a hamburger.
I thought he was about to say, have a hamburger.
Yeah, I thought that as well.
Oh.
Just such a fragment there, like barely a second.
Yeah.
That's just the same thing reversed, right? Getting their money's worth from that shot.
Thunder at the temple tomorrow, did you say? Yes, I did. Ah, weather is so unpredictable. If there is no thunder on the plain, I have a sword will serve for 2 as well as 1. Your temple, as you call it, has disappeared. Disappeared? Vanished into thin air.
Oh, there we go.
That was good, wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I really want to make an effort in Series 3 with the reconstructions to try and pay attention, because they are harder to. And also, I think that Series 3 has got, I think it's got some really strong material, which sadly it would be easy to sort of overlook because it, it doesn't exist. That was very listenable, as I kind of said, and it's always tricky in these things to keep an eye on who's who and what's going on. It went well. I thought it was easy to sort of follow and keep a track of all the different characters. I think maybe some of that's to do with the editing of it as well, just the way the person's done the reconstruction. It's obvious who's speaking and kind of what character's which.
And the little snippets of footage are quite interesting.
Even that just little bit at the beginning of the 2 guys fighting that they put into a wider scene. I don't know whether that footage, and presumably that's a bit of footage from the story, but why it seems, if it is from the story, you kind of think, well, why not just do the whole image that was that bit of footage? Why put it into the middle of another image? I don't know, but maybe someone knows.
The fact that these fragments are literally a second or so long, it'd be intriguing to find out who recorded these and why. Like, someone with a Super 8 camera by their TV just doing little bursts or something. Who knows?
I think so. Like, it could be little bits of that, definitely.
And it was intriguing, the whole thing that the Doctor could seem like a god to them because he's just shown materialized in this box. So that was quite interesting to see. And as you say, it was listenable. Like, Someone said in the comments recently that on our Marco Polo reaction, I don't know if you saw that, because we basically
distracted talking about soup.
Yeah, we kind of devolved into talking about soup, and I mean, we have a bit of fun on this channel, don't we? But that one was especially hard, just because, yeah, it was kind of a sign that we were struggling to stay focused, even though it looked great and I think is a good story. So that person who commented said that the reconstructions are slightly controversial in a sense, because if you just have the audio, you can listen to it as an audio book, and perhaps focus more. Whereas when you've got these kind of semi images where it's just showing images and even animations, they were suggesting it's harder to focus because it's sort of an uncanny valley thing. It's kind of a Doctor Who episode, but not quite. So it's easier to zone out. I guess what we do get, though, well, why I'm glad we're watching these rather than just, putting on our earbuds and listening to the audio, is that we get to see something of what it was like. And we get to see what the sets were like. And we're big fans of the sets. So I think overall it feels like this is a good way to go. And same. I tried hard with this one to try and keep up with it. And it was easier, I think, than previous ones. But
yeah, I think that's definitely true. All those things there, and
I
mean, and I think for me, like, the standout thing is just the way the Doctor immediately just settles straight into being mistaken for Zeus and rolls with it. I think, that's just a really lovely thing there. And some of Hartnell's lines, the dialogue, there was just a couple of moments where he's kind of a little bit cheeky, a little bit sassy, which he does so well, and which kind of push against sometimes the conception people have of Hartnell as being the kind of grumpy old man Doctor. He's actually got that kind of more playful side.
He has a lot of warmth, actually, doesn't he?
Yeah. So I enjoyed it. Good start.
Awesome. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. If you'd like to join us for part 2, do click the subscribe button. That will keep you in the loop with our reactions. But thanks for watching. See you soon.
Take care. Bye-bye.
The